Hey everyone, Matt Wacek here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to answer a question that I get asked quite often in my Facebook groups and in Instagram DMs and here on my YouTube channel in the comment section, and that is, how do I get accepted to networks, especially if I do not have any experience? So before we get into the protocol for actually getting accepted, you need to understand how these businesses work and how you need to approach them in terms of your demeanor. Even if you don't have any experience, if you're following the stuff here on my channel or if you're in my course, you have the skill sets to do what these affiliate networks need, which is get them traffic. The same applies to getting clients. You do not want to seem desperate to get someone as an SEO client. You need to be the person that is in the position of value to build that bridge to get them more customers, whatever bridge it is, whether it's SEO or paid traffic or email marketing, whatever. Same applies to other things in life. If you walk up to a girl and ask her on a date and you seem just super desperate for everything, it's not going to work out well. I can almost guarantee you that in the short term and the long term, it's going to be very, very bad for you. So just make sure that you understand that. You need to be the person that is in the position of value to help this party do what it is that they want to do. And in this instance, it is generating traffic to their offers. So for how these companies work, now, first off, this is not verbatim with how exactly they work because I do not own a network, so I cannot speak for them. But here is the general scope of how these types of companies work. So over here, we have a contracting company, for example. We have water damage restoration, whatever type of service it is, roofing, plumbing, you name it. Now, I'm going to assume that a lot of these companies are going to be national brands that have a large presence, especially if they are all nationwide. But either way, that doesn't really matter because we're not the one that focuses on this over here. They want more customers, they want more leads, they want more phone calls. So they go to the affiliate network and they put in an order for X amount of leads. So usually sometimes during the month, you will see affiliate networks will hit a cap and then the offer will get suspended for a duration of time. This isn't the only reason that they get suspended, but this is one of the reasons too why it could get suspended and why you get that notification. So the network has an order to fulfill. Just like when you go to whatever restaurant and you order food, there's an order that needs to be fulfilled to you, the customer. In order for the network to be able to fulfill the order of the customer, they need people that can drive traffic to their offers. And that is where you or I would come in as a marketer or an affiliate. And they essentially are working as a middleman and providing you with the phone systems and the call tracking and everything like that. All you have to worry about is generating traffic to get people to make the phone call. That is it. So that is how they work in a nutshell. So for the actual process of applying to a network and getting accepted, they're going to ask you the obvious business information and that sort of stuff. And what really matters to them is the traffic generation strategies that you plan to employ to help them fulfill their orders. So what they're going to ask for would be some things such as your ads and specifically the copywriting you use on those ads. So there's one example, and that might be Google search ads, Google display ads, or it may even be Facebook or Instagram ads, depending on the niche, of course. Next up is going to be the website that you're going to use to generate them traffic. So just send them the URL or include it within the application. Or what I had done initially, this was a long, long time ago, to initially get accepted, I had videos on YouTube that I live streamed with the animated video templates, which I'll get into here in a second with how you can do that. As an added bonus, send them a screenshot of the SERP with the video ranking, and then right away they're going to see that, okay, this guy can get us some traffic from the search engines. I can't guarantee that it's going to get you accepted, but that's what worked for me. And so if you're someone who is sitting there watching this video, first off, I thank you for watching my channel. I'm about to get a little bit mean here. However, I believe in treating everyone like adults who are able to do things for themselves in order to help themselves. And that's part of the reason that my channel is here, is to basically be the bridge that helps you get from where you're at to the goals that you want to go. So I'm going to treat you like an adult that can do that. So if you're sitting there with no experience, you've never done any of this stuff, and you're asking me in DMs or commenting saying to create an account for you within a network that I do not own or have any say in regards to who gets accepted and who doesn't, and you have not done any of this stuff, you need to go do this stuff right here. This is not that hard to do. You create an AdWords account, 100% free. You have a Gmail account probably. You go type in Google Ads in the search, you go open up an account with Gmail, and you create an ad right there. You don't even have to have a website for that. You just have to have the domain name right there and screenshot the ad and send it to the network. If you don't have a website that you can send to them, go over to Namecheap, buy a domain for anywhere between $1 and $11, depending on the top level domain. Then go over to HostGator, and if you go links below for all of these, by the way, of course they're affiliate links, but you can get the first month for a single penny. 1 cent for a whole month's worth of web hosting. Then what you're going to need to do is build out a site. So you're going to have to take a few hours, set your phone on the roof, turn off all the distractions, close Facebook, log out of all your social accounts, have one tab open, have it just be the WordPress backend of your site, and build it out. If you use Thrive Architect, it's going to be really, really quick. There's a little bit of a learning curve to building out the sites, but it's going to be very, very fast. If you want to use whatever other theme builder you want to use, that's your choice. But you're going to need some type of theme. And then you can send that to the network. So you're talking a grand total of $12 roughly, unless you get the Thrive Architect or any type of premium theme. For Thrive Architect, you're going to be at about $97. If you purchase a theme from the Envato network, that's going to be about $50 or whatever. And then with this website, you can explain to them that, hey, I plan to rank this in the search result, and that's how I'm going to get you guys traffic for the niches and the offers that I promote. And so I get it. Maybe you don't want to build out a website. It can take a bit of time, especially if you're using a builder or like a custom WordPress theme from somebody. There's a learning curve that comes along with it, sure. And you're not quite accepted yet, and any traffic that you generate is not monetizable at this point in time. I get it, I understand. So there is a much more time and budget-friendly option that you can take with this, and that is live streaming YouTube videos. There's a video on my channel. I'll link to it down below, or it's in the playlist that this video is in, and it is very, very, very simple. It'll cost you about $10 for the Wirecast Play software. If you are on Windows, with Mac it's not supported, so you're going to need OBS. You connect that to your YouTube account, and you live stream with animated video templates for the specified niche that you are targeting. And you can go to Legit. You can go right down below. I have a link directly to the gig that you can purchase this from. And yes, it is an affiliate link, but it will cost you $4 for one of these templates. And you do not need to create anything more. You will live stream videos for the city plus the service keywords. Water damage repair in Tulsa, Oklahoma, for example. And you'd have that video show up. It may rank in the search results. It may not. Do this for 5 to 10 videos. You're bound to have a few of them rank, and take a screenshot of the search results and then send that to the network or link to them in your application. So you're looking at a whopping $14 and then a few hours time. It's really as simple as that. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to get you accepted, but I'm sure I'm going to still run into people that say, I don't have a budget for any of this. Well, if you do not have any type of budget to put into your business, you're not going to be able to move forward. So first off, you need to go get a job doing whatever it is that you can do to attain funds to fund your business. There is not a single business out there that you can build for $0. You're going to have to put some money into this in order to make this type of business model grow. Because when we start building out sites, you want them to look good. So you're going to need a good builder. Then you're going to need to do off-page SEO. It's not ridiculously expensive, but it's not free either. And I'm sure there's going to be some opposition to people saying, I don't want to work an additional 50 hours a week on top of the 40 I already have to put in. However, you'd be absolutely surprised as to how much you can get done in just 2 hours time, whether it's before you go to work or you come home from work, you go to the gym, you set your phone on the roof and you turn off all your distractions from your computer, and you just have one single tab open on your browser, which is the back end of your WordPress site, and you just get to work creating the content that you need. In 2 hours time, with a builder like Thrive Architect, you can create an incredible amount of content very quickly. And then as your budget increases, you can start getting more domains and more sites and exporting the landing page templates that you're using for your existing site and replicate this on other sites in other niches, or even in the same niche you're currently working in for other locations. To just get going is not going to take you an additional 40 hours a week. If it is, then you're either doing something wrong, like not focusing while you're working, or you have a big budget and you're working on multiple sites at a time. So the same thing is to be said when you are doing the off-page SEO for each one of these sites, because it really does not take that much time unless you're trying to rank for some super competitive stuff, or you're trying to rank a dozen sites at a time. It's not going to take you a ridiculous amount of time to build out PBNs and write articles and link to your site with them. Because when you compare building this type of business and the costs associated to do just these simple things here and then get started, compare that to starting a lawn care or landscaping business, and you have a super tight budget, but you need to get started ASAP. So you're out pounding pavement with door hangers or postcards on an 85-degree day, going and talking with people. Or you start a restaurant where you have to spend $500,000 or $1 million on a building and everything on the inside, your staff, and creating recipes and creating menus and everything before you have one single paying customer. This is nothing compared to that. Or if you're going to be skeptical Sally and say, well, am I going to be guaranteed to make money? Look, if you want to guarantee that you're going to make money, I can guarantee if you go to some job and you punch the clock at 8 a.m. every day and then you punch the clock again at 5 p.m., I can almost guarantee that you will get some money within about 2 weeks' time. However, you had to spend 8 hours doing that. Or you can take the initiative and a small investment of your own money as opposed to spending it at the bar, put in some time after work or before work, do these things, get accepted to network, start ranking your site, start getting traffic, and start building from there. So I know I went off on a really long rant there, but I really do not like seeing people act like children. I don't know how old some of these people are that are reaching out wanting me to create a network, or if it is just the millennial generation, which I'm a part of. However, I'm thankful to have grown up in the manner that I did in regards to having to work in order to get what I wanted. But I don't like seeing people like that and then they still want to be an entrepreneur, because being an entrepreneur is like getting punched every single day pretty much. So next up, what you'll end up doing is probably a phone call or a Skype call with the affiliate manager or an affiliate manager at the network. They'll talk with you a little bit, ask you some questions, and from there you will probably get accepted. So again, this is not a guarantee that you will get accepted if you do these things, but this will prepare you to be in a good spot to get accepted, so that way you can start generating traffic to your websites and to your YouTube videos that you stream, and start generating revenue as a pay-per-call affiliate marketer or doing lead generation for a local business. If you want to get access to the pay-per-call and lead gen mastery courses, a link right down below. If you want to download the 9 most profitable pay-per-call and lead gen niches, there's a link to download that right down below as well. And if you're not subscribed to the channel at this point in time, then what are you doing? I know I just yelled at you for about 10 minutes, but hopefully you understand where I'm coming from, that I want to treat my subscribers like adults that are capable of doing things for themselves. And with that said, go down below and smash that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications, so that way you know when the newest content comes live here on the channel. So with all of that said, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this answers a lot of your guys' questions in regards to what you need to do to get accepted to networks. It's really simple. In most instances, you can do these few things and you should be well on your way. So I'll see you guys in the next video.